Wait. It's okay. It's okay. You're safe here. I promise during this entire video, I'm not gonna surprise you with a screamer. If there is a screamer that's gonna be played, you'll be made well aware. Now that we got that solidified, we need to talk about something. Do you remember your very first screamer? No, not your kinky ex. I'm talking about those obnoxious pop-up screamers that terrorized the internet at the tip of the century. These were everywhere. In fact, just showing you these screenshots here might trigger something that you forgot was there. And for one, my bad. Dick move. But for two, I think it's time we revisit all of this trauma. Hey! Who said that? It's me, Santa! Is this what Corona does? I come bearing a gift. A sponsor. Vikings, War of Clans. Yeah, I love sponsors too, Santa, but I'm just gonna try and wake up right now. My elves play this game 24/7 with more than 20 million players worldwide. He's still talking. And the excellent 3D visuals and immersive soundtrack has everybody talking. Can you come in here? Play for 5 minutes or 5 hours. This game allows you to choose your own game style. Do you hear anything right now? What? My goal in the game is to become a warlord and raise the mightiest of armies, but that's just old Santa's choice. Like a decorative Kringle talking like Billy Mays.
Help support my channel by downloading Vikings for free using my links in the description.
And get the special bonus of 200 gold coins and a protective shield. And don't forget to look me up and join my Vikings clan under my nickname, SantyBalls. Download it now! Now, if I were to ask you what the granddaddy of screamers was, you would probably say the maze game. But a large portion of the internet actually credit an anti-heroin PSA in the early 70s as the true grandpappy of screamers. Titled Monkey on Their Backs, it's extremely short, and yeah, it aired on television. I don't think I'll ever know why they took this approach, as they just quickly zoom into a monkey with a loud... I guess it was supposed to jolt the needle out of your hand or some shit. I don't know. I would venture to guess that monkey was just as effective as the Dare line. No offense, Darren. They really thought we'd listen to a ginger lion with a medium husky t-shirt named Darren. Although this rando PSA was technically a screamer, it wasn't what they would eventually become. So fast forwarding into the 2000s, after some .exe set the tone and also fucked your computer entirely, What's Wrong was released, what I would consider to be the first of its kind. It was a flash animation, and the fucked up part about these types of flash screamers is that if you were a little shit on the cusp of puberty, surfing the E-Bombs worlds and the Newgrounds, you might not notice that this isn't just a picture, so you're not expecting shit. So you're studying this, pixel by pixel. You get so sucked in, you pause your bootleg version of Where the Party At by Jagged Edge, and little do you know, the internet sucks. Then came 2002. Screamers were well on the rise, and this year actually birthed the flash prank that would come to haunt me for years. I remember this clear as day. I had recently discovered E-Bombs World, so I was in the flash animation section. I would watch the soon-to-be classics such as End of the World, 55, all that shit. And my mom was the only person home, but she was in a back room, so I was basically alone in the living room. And the sun was beginning to set. I had some gnarly gummy earbuds in, and then I saw a thumbnail for a lyric video. And for some reason, it drew me in enough to actually click on it. And let me remind you, at this point, I don't know what screamers are. And I hated The Exorcist with a passion.
My name is Mista-GG, and all my life I've been terrified of The Exorcist.
Anyways, I'm telling you all this because I have found the video. It has resurfaced, thanks to my mod Scout, who also hates this video. This was his first screamer as well. I'm gonna watch it right now. I have not watched this in well over a decade, and I'm not joking when I tell you that I really don't want to watch it. I hate screamers. To make this more authentic, I found a shitty pair of headphones to wear because I was wearing a shitty pair of earbuds when I first watched it. My upper lip is getting moist. Oh fuck, I really don't want to do this. This is so stupid. I don't need to do this for the video. I really don't. Scout, can you hear me? I don't like this at all, dude. I literally didn't like this at all. This is like a roller coaster. The anticipation is worse than the actual drop. Okay, let me hear the music. Let me hear the music for a little bit. I'm gonna pause it again. Oh my gosh, no. Please, no. I know what happens next. Something that I found interesting about the rise of screamers was seeing them on our television. The company saw this trend and didn't care that they were about to possibly dish out a heart attack or two. It was worth it for the press. I'm more so shocked that the people screening this shit gave it the green light. KFC commercials. You probably don't know what those are, but I know that you know what this is. This was a KFC commercial. It was for a canned coffee drink. And apparently the jump scare was supposed to simulate what it felt like to take in the caffeine that KFC had to offer. And honestly, that's funny. But then they did it 4 more times and it stopped being funny. KFC had 9, I repeat, 9 advertisements that all aired on television and all ended in a screamer. They weren't even trying to be clever anymore. It was just like, hey, look at this guy fishing. Probably caught himself a bass or something. Oh, geez. They even got this shit on the radio where they would play fake ads that ended in that same loud ass scream. Imagine getting jump scared while you're driving. How many lives have you taken, KFC? But I don't want you to think that the only people willing to pull this type of shit are some psychotic Germans ODing on espresso. Some very popular titles that I'm sure you're familiar with have done the same. We're just doing it. I don't give a fuck, Scout. This is so stupid, Scout. We don't have to do this. We don't have to do this. I feel like I have to stand up. My ass is sweating. I feel like if I stand up, I can take it on better. Yeah. Oh, I feel better standing up, actually. It's going. Ah, no, wait, I don't like the Scout. I'm such a pussy. I don't know why it's so bad. We just gotta do it, Scout. You're letting her win. Resident Evil 4, one of my favorites, has a commercial that I refuse to believe is real. It's a French commercial of a woman breastfeeding a baby for 18 seconds. She's completely naked. Obviously, her fucking coochie's not just out, but she is naked, and her nipples are somewhat covered. I mean, the areola's kind of just... And then the lady turns into a zombie. Gameplay ensues, and they cut to the RE4 case just propped against the pillow. What? If Leon saw that commercial, he'd let Raccoon City burn. Nah, you got that. You got that, Wesker. I have to shit. I don't know if that's because of this or... I don't see a world where I watch this video right now. This one, no stopping. Going all the way in. All the way in. And then I'm going and wipe my ass. Say it once, say it twice, say it a million times. Oh, come on, I'm so soft. Fuck. To some people, this would make no sense, but I legitimately hate this. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Now, Courage is a sick, twisted show. It's great, but... kids watch it. So only kids are gonna see this advertisement where it just shows the outside of the house in the middle of nowhere. And that's it. So this fucking thing scares the dog shit out of you.
Coraje, el perro cobarde. De lunes a viernes a las 13.
This is fucking Cartoon Network. I would've shit myself if I saw this when I was young. Let me quick fire some more stuff that somehow made it on the air. There was this PSA to stop fires that lobbed a flaming skull at you, Quan Chi style. There was a Canadian Fright Night ad that scared the shit out of me today. And I knew what it was. I knew when to expect the jump scare. Still scared me. Adult Swim ran promos for whatever the fuck this show was. And the promos would cut into other promos. And they would not mention what you just saw. And that led up to this. This was an actual commercial they aired. And I used to fall asleep to Adult Swim. And holy shit, am I glad I wasn't a light sleeper. Let me guess, you thought Sony was above this type of shit? Nope. The official YouTube channel of Sony and stuff, or whatever, had a Hotel Transylvania 2 ad that definitely made kids want to watch the movie. Ballsy marketing indeed, Hotel Transylvania 2. Did you guys go watch it? Just 20 seconds. Easiest 20 seconds of your life. Easiest 20 seconds of your life. Wasting fucking time here. We're men, aren't we? Oh, all right. Come on, bitch. Let's do it. You ain't got shit on me, Exorcist. I am the man. I am the alpha. You are soft as fuck, Exorcist. Come on, bitch. Come at me, bitch. Oh, fuck. That was the only way I could watch that. I'm sorry. This Japanese one is by far the most terrifying. But at least this one has a warning. But it's also possible you change the channel and you skip the warning. You just have this dashboard POV through a snowy night, and then all of a sudden, someone's in the way. And booyah! Oh, it's for winter tires. Oh, okay, yeah, I do need to change out my set. So as you can see, some people took this marketing route. It wasn't popular, but it was taken. And I think I can credit 2 things for that. The KFC commercials and the maze game. This was the one. Everybody played it. And everybody had somebody else play it. Because we're dicks. This is one of the first things I remember seeing people record reactions to. And it was a hit. Everybody wanted to see others suffer the same fate they did. That whole section went viral. And I think companies took notice. This screamer marketing is a very high risk, high reward tactic. Because you're gonna get backlash no matter what. But you're willing to take a few shitty phone calls to hopefully spread the word. By the way, the Maze game ended up having like a dozen spin-offs because... why? You can't beat the game. And the most recent example of this type of marketing was something I mentioned in a movie review of mine, which was The Nun's marketing tactics. This deceptive screamer as a YouTube pre-roll was brilliant. From a marketing standpoint, strictly. You guys are horrible people. Screamers have basically died off at this point. We got to a point where it was funnier to have some chick moaning catch you off guard as opposed to a scare, but they're still out there. So whether you stared at a red dot, or you wanted to see Jessica Alba naked, or you wanted to see Michael Jackson's ghost. Listen, it doesn't matter. Just turn the volume up, lift the phone up to your face, and I'm sorry I lied. Kidding. Come on, I wouldn't do that to you. I'm too nice. But leave a like before I actually do get you. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. And here's your second reminder to please leave a like. Subscribe because I have more content coming your way. Tell me, what was your first screamer? What scarred you? What made you the person you are today? Shout out Vanessa Gonzalez for retweeting my last video tweet. But as always, I am Mista-GG and I am out.